inside the hub of my fat bike has exploded, torn apart, fallen to pieces, pinched. So today I'm going to try to remove it, replace it, get it back up and running properly, but without the proper tools, because due to a certain pandemic that's going on, I couldn't get a hold of the proper tools. So we're gonna fake it, and it'll be all right. So let's get to it. Release! Okay, so here's my problem. Let's have a look at this. There we go, more or less. So you can see the drive ring in the hub is missing a couple teeth. And it's cracked in a few spots as well. So I'll try to remove that without the proper tool that interfaces with those splines. And then hopefully the threads over here that are not damaged too badly. We'll see. So I'm going to have to make a tool for that. Faking it. Okay. Good news, I have the right parts. Here's the faking. It comes in really hard. Aha! Splines. Good. So I'm going to let that harden a little bit before I take it out proper. I say this is only going to take a couple minutes. Guess what? I messed it up. Yep, not too surprised. This is what happens when you rush. I'll just pretend I did this for educational purposes. Anyway, so I didn't rough up the surface of this enough. Therefore, hang on. There you go. Yeah. So when applying some torque to this, basically the drive ring that I made spun itself right off. So what I'm going to have to do is grind this up so it's actually a good edge for that to bind to, and start over. So, take two. Well, that most definitely did not work. Okay, old ring is out. The threads are definitely messed up. My tool did not survive. Where is this thing? Well, here's my first one. Splines are good in that. The second one that I made, I'll let the splines disintegrated, but the rest of the tool held up. Let's see if we can get a ring back on. It may take a few tries to get in. Still enough grab to help me get this started. Now I'm hoping that if I get this at least most of the way in, that I can then, yeah, nope, disintegrated. It's funny how one part held up once and not the other. Okay, here's my hook. Pedal on, basically. Let's use a cassette to thread her in. Eventually this should bottom out. Oh, getting close. And I got it. Sounds like a winner. And yeah, looks like we are back in action. Sweet. So that's it all the way in. Bearing's good. Yeah, so clean the dust up there, put it back together, ride bikes. So in review, how did this work out? Well, I got the job done. Not how I wanted to, but it worked. So in the end, I basically just used a screwdriver and pried these pieces out. Since they're so brittle and broken, it was easier to do that than try to actually back them out. Now, my tool sort of worked. It held up on the socket, which I'm actually happy with, but the splines disintegrated. However, it was enough to get things started. The first one that broke off the socket, the splines held up on that one. Go figure. I don't know. So the product I used, oh, this says good, in an hour. I think maybe if I waited 24 hours, maybe this would have hardened up better and works better. However, while this is broken, it was still enough to help me get that started threading in, and then just spinning the rest of it on with the cassette did the job. So, what's the moral of the story here? Don't give up the first time, or the second. Try 3 times. Because yeah, my options basically were try to repair this, hack job my way through it, or throw the wheel out. And well, that option kind of sucks. It's less than a year old, and it's an older fat bike with a slightly obscure wheel width at this point that is getting hard to find. So basically, I would have been up the creek with that paddle, as they say, if I didn't get this fixed. So breaking this old stuff apart, hack jobbing my way through was a way better option than just turfing it. You may as well try, because sometimes you'll fix something that you think is complete garbage, and it comes back to life. Case in point, I've got a pair of skis here as well that so on a similar vein, these cross-country skis I broke a year and a half or so ago, and it's like, well, maybe I'll throw them out, maybe I won't. Cue the footage of the very broken skis here. Gap jumps and cross-country skis doesn't have to work out. So yeah, I had these completely broken, and with the right amount of glue and a little bit of paint, that's back in action. And at the same time, I ripped the binding off. This guy here, glued it back on. Good to go. So, could have thrown out these skis, but instead, get more life out of them. Could have thrown out this wheel, but instead I get more life out of it. So, a bit quick the turf thing, just because they're a little bit broken. Put a little effort in, and you might give it a second chance. That's all for now. Yeah, go ride your bike. Or your skis. Yeah, I think I'm going skiing. Yeah, let's do it. Oops. That's supposed to be my wheel. Try again. Now it's fixed. That's better.